YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to a brand new video. This video is going to be a little bit different, guys, compared to the videos I put up before in my community and my channel. This one's a little bit odd, and the reason why it's a little bit odd because it's sort of revisiting a video I did last year, which a video no one did on YouTube back during that time, and we're talking about the DC Hershey collaboration for the DC superhero bars. Something a little bit different. They did this for first responders for these candy bars. They did it for hospitals. They did it for fire stations, for doctors' offices, things like that. People who were basically first responders because of the pandemic. They created these sort of really cool Hershey bars and gave them out for free to those people. Big, huge pallets of it. I talked about it on my 2020 video I did last year. I'll put a link above if you want to take a look at that particular video. It still does really well on my channel. Still got a lot of traction. People still watch that video to this day. So I thought it was a one and done sort of video. I said, you know what, I'll put this video out. It did really well on the channel. And I said, you know what, they're not going to do this again. It's fine. Lo and behold, to me, in July of 2021, this year, they released another wave of these DC superhero Hershey bars. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. There are different characters in this particular wave. They added 3 new characters to this wave of candy bars for a total now of 10 candy bars. And they come in really 2 variations. The normal size bar that we've seen for Hershey and a sort of bite-sized bar. They did bite-sized bars in 2020, but it was a multi-pack. Like you would get 24 bars of these little tiny bars. I'll be showing the normal bars themselves in this video and a multi-pack as well. It comes in 3 different variations, and I haven't cracked any of this stuff open yet. I'm doing it on camera for the very first time. So let's look at first the 2020 bars. You know what we're talking about, because if you don't know, this is kind of what we're talking about. We're talking, again, of the DC Hershey bars. These guys right here. So I did a full video, as I mentioned, of all these bars right here. It's a full wave of bars. There were 7 bars in the wave. About a month later, and I got these originally at a gas station. I think it was a racetrack I got this from, or Speedways where I got them from. About a month later, they changed the bars up, and they changed how the bars looked. And this is an example of the Green Lantern bar. The normal bar itself doesn't have this sort of blue bit in the bottom on the corner here. This was 2020 again, so the bars didn't have this gives to an education. So they added this to the bars and re-released them because the number here, the variation increased by 1 number. So now you have a Justice League bar they made in 2020. So that's the 2020 bars. So about a month later, they redid the bars, redid the packaging, and added this little blue bit of information to the bars and increased the count by 1 bar. So instead of being 7 bars, there was an 8th Justice League bar, which is this one, which I didn't talk about really in that video because I didn't know that after the fact. I didn't shoot an updated video. I'll do one if they do this in 2022, like 2021. If they add a bar like this, I'll make an additional video that will cover the additional bar. So those are the bars for 2020. Let's talk about 2021 now. So 2021, let's first talk about where I got my bars from. I got my bars at Walmart. I went to different Walmarts, took a look at what they had, and lo and behold, the bars were in stock. But please be aware of one thing. If you're looking to try to get all 10 bars, you can't get them out of 1 box. The reason for this, there's basically 4 characters per box with 9 bars per character for a total of 36 bars in a box. I'll show a picture right now of what the packaging looks like from the top of the box. I was able to snag a box so you can see what it looks like when you crack it open, or the size of the packaging. So the size of the packaging would look like this. So this is an actual bar. It does say DC Superhero Limited Edition. If you look down here, it does say collect all 10 bars. Over here, very similar, collect all 10. Of course, we have the Trinity on it. And it does say 36 count here. So mine's already cracked open. I just had this so I could put the bars somewhere. That was the idea. So let's look at all 10 bars now. So again, they added 3 new characters to this wave of bars compared to the 2020 where they had technically 7, the 8th bar counting the Justice League bar. So I'm going to look at them, show them one by one so you can see what the bars look like. And they added a different picture of the character and they put the character's name on the bar. For example, if you look at the Superman bar from 2020, which is this one right here, it just says DC Milk Chocolate Superhero Bar. These, of course, are all milk chocolate bars. There's no almonds, there's no cookies and cream, there's no different wave of characters per bars. It's just all milk chocolate bars. So if you're asking, is it just milk chocolate? Yes, indeed, it's only milk chocolate. So they added a difference to the bars, and here's the Superman bar for 2021. It does say 1 of 10. You see it right here. And it does say here, Superman. And of course, the bars are stamped with different logos. Hopefully you can see that coming through here. I'll open one of the bars so you can see it. But that's the Superman bar right there. Next, of course, we have Wonder Woman, which is right here. Again, it's different artwork compared to the bars they had last year. So this is 2 of 10. We have Batman, right here, 3 of 10. It does say Batman on it. And the character color coding here matches the background color of the character. The new character here is Supergirl. This is a new one. We didn't have her in last wave. If you notice that sort of bright blue background with the Supergirl listed underneath it. And we'll talk more about Supergirl and the 2 other characters in a moment. Here's Flash, bar number 5. Again, orange lettering, orange background. We have Aquaman at bar number 6, right here. Bar 7, another new character, is Batgirl. We have her with yellow writing, a yellow background right there. Bar 8, a recurring character, was Cyborg in purple background with a purple character. Right here, purple text with purple background. Green Lantern, of course, my favorite, with green text or light green color, like a lime green with a green background, and it is Hal Jordan in that picture. We'll save that one. And, of course, the last bar here, bar number 10, which is Mera. So they had 3 new characters in this wave. So I want to talk about specifically those 3 characters. I'm going to pull them out here because there's a lot to talk about with these bars. So when you get these bars in the box, again, I said it was 4 characters per box, 9 bars per character. Again, you can't get a full wave of 10 characters out of one box. You have to go from box to box to try to find these. One thing that seems to be rather unique between these three female characters, since they added them, they seem to be what they call maybe rare bars. And what I mean by that is they're very difficult to track down all 3 of the female new characters for this wave. The other 7, not too bad. You'll usually get maybe a Batman in a box. You might get a Superman in a box. You might get Green Lantern and Flash. Those are a variation that I saw when I was cracking boxes open. You might get Batman, Flash, Cyborg, and maybe Green Lantern. So you have to go from box to box to try to put this wave of bars together. It seems to be that the female characters here are much harder to come by than the other characters. So that's why I think they might be more or less chase characters. They are hard to pin down. I did notice that when I was going through box to box, as I mentioned before. So now let's crack open one of the bars. I have the Green Lantern one. I picked up an extra Green Lantern bar so you can see what this looks like when you crack open one of these bars. They had logos in the 2020 bars. It looks to be the same deal with this one. They have logos for this one as well. So when you crack open the bar here, again, this is a second Green Lantern bar. I picked up an additional one for myself to do this kind of unboxing so you can see what it looks like. So here's an unbroken bar of the Green Lantern bar right here. This is what you get. So you get all the characters and all the logos on it. You do have the Green Lantern symbol right here. Different characters. You have Batman. You have a Wham. You have a Zap. You have Wonder Woman. You have Batman, Superman across the bar. And of course, because it's Green Lantern, you have it right here. So this is what an unbroken bar would look like. If you're curious what the bar looks like, it looks just like that. So very, very cool here. Let's take a look at the multi-pack right now so you can see what that looks like as well. And as far as the multi-pack goes, they sell them in basically 3 different variations with the packaging. They sell like both a Superman, a Batman, and a Wonder Woman. Compared, let's say, to last year, which was a big multi-bag they had with about, I think it was 24 bars in it. There would basically be like 2 or 3 pieces of chocolate in each one. This is allocated to 12 bars per packaging. So I have an example of 2 of them here. I cracked a third one off camera to see if I get a full set. I did not. I'll showcase a couple of the bars here and take a picture of what they look like because I wasn't able to get a full set of bars out of one packaging. So I want to show the packaging of 2 of them here. That, of course, is Superman, which looks just like that Superman bar we saw earlier. And, of course, Batman. So here's the Batman one. It looks just like the Batman packaging. On the back of it here, it showcases the characters you can get in the package. You have the Trinity here. It does say collect all 10. So I was not able to get a full set of bars out of this one right here. I cracked open the Wonder Woman, which I had over here. I wanted to see what I was able to get out of it. I was not able to. I was missing both a Wonder Woman out of the Wonder Woman packaging and a Green Lantern. Here's what the bars would look like. I'm going to show a picture of all of the bars that I have. Hopefully I got a full wave out of these 3 boxes, or rather 3 packages of bars. Here's what the Mera would look like. When you crack it open, of course, the back of the packaging showcases it right here. So it does say DC, Justice League, and Warner Brothers. When you crack it open here, basically looks very similar to the bar we saw before. You'll have Mera's symbol on it, which basically is like, I guess it would be an Aquaman symbol. That's what it would look like. It's just 4 pieces of chocolate. They're very tiny pieces of chocolate, so that's what it would look like when you crack open these particular 3 mini bars. Again, take a picture of the ones I got. I'll crack open maybe 2 packages of them to try to get a full wave so you can see what it would look like on camera on B-roll. I'll do that shortly for you guys. Swing back real quickly and talk about the 3 female characters, Mara, Batgirl, and Supergirl. These ones are really considered the rare items or the rare set of characters for these 7 bars, making it a total 10 bars in 2021. We don't know about that Justice League bar as mentioned before. If they come out with that Justice League bar, I'll make an addendum video, I'll make a small little video talking about specifically that bar and what the packaging may look like if it does come out. I will 100% shoot the content for that. But the 3 new female characters here seem to be the harder ones to come by. As I mentioned before, I went to Walmart to find these bars. I went to 2 specific Walmarts. I got 6 bars at one location, and I filled in the pieces I needed at the second location, getting specifically those 3 female characters. The other characters, which I think with the exception of Aquaman, at that second Walmart was the ones I needed to complete my wave of bars. But the Batgirl, the Supergirl, and the Mara were not packaged together in one box. I had to go from box to find them. So please be aware of that. Last thing before I wrap up this video is the price point for these bars. How much are they worth? At Walmart, you're usually spending about 88 cents per bar. If you go anywhere else, gas stations, CVS's, Walgreens, you're looking at about maybe a buck and a quarter, maybe $1.50 at most gas stations for the bars. Please be wary of eBay. eBay charges a very, very high price point for bars. I've seen Batgirls going as high as $12 for just one bar. Please be wary of that. I've seen the Supergirl being sold just for the wrapper alone. Just a wrapper, no chocolate, just a wrapper for $7 per bar. Please be wary of this. Go to somewhere that's a little cheaper and better on your wallet. Go to your local Walmarts first and foremost. That's probably where you'll find these bars, which is where I found mine. But I do hope you like this video review of the DC superhero bars. We now have all 10 of these bars here. So I do hope you like this video content. Will I shoot one in 2022? It all depends if DC Superheroes and Hershey's, DC make another collaboration, making it a multi-year deal again into 2022. I'll do a video then as well. I do hope you like this video. Remember to give it a like at the bottom of the page. Click that subscribe button. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell to kind of be notified of my latest videos. And of course, last but not least, you click Windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video. And bye-bye.